Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube. Hey guys, it's Anya and welcome to Pinkmas. So today I'm going to be doing a video with the brand new Alter Ego Aurora palette. It is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette, which came out about, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 months ago. And I'm so excited to have this in my hands because I wanted the Sunrise palette, even though I was like, it's not really my color story for the most part, but I just thought it looked so beautiful. So I'm so excited to have this. This is by Alter Ego and it retails for about $16. I do have some other palettes from Alter Ego. Alter Ego used to be Shop Hush and now they are Alter Ego. And I have a bunch of palettes from when they were Shop Hush. So the outer packaging matches the inner packaging. And then you have the shade names and the ingredients on the back. But you also have the shade names and this lovely piece of plastic on the inside. And this is what the palette, let's see, looks like right here. So to me, it looks exactly like the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette from what I can tell. I have swatched the Natasha Denona palette in stores just to be able to kind of compare. And I am familiar with the Natasha Denona formula. And I own the Goddess palette, and I actually purchased a second Goddess palette for one of my friends that I'm sending to her. So, yeah, so I really do like Alter Ego, and I'm excited to try this. So let me put on my moisturizer slash primer. This is the Touch and Soul Glassy Skin. I really like this one. And then we'll do an eye look. And I also have a pigment, like a multi-chrome pigment from Blush Tribe that I'm probably gonna put on at the end. I'll show you what the look looks like without it, and then once I do the look, I'll decide whether I want to use it or not. But Debbie Knoblauch, you guys all know her, my twin, my sister, she has a ton of the multi-chrome pigments from Blush Tribe, and every time she uses them, I'm like, I need those. And then I remembered that I had an issue with one of my palettes having like a broken shade at one point when I ordered from Blush Tribe. And so Selma had actually sent me a bunch of the multi-chrome pigments. And so, yeah, so I have a couple of them. So I am gonna probably use this one today. It's called Sultan, and it kind of shifts from like a pink to an orange to a gold. So I'm really excited, and I think it'll go really well with this color story. So I'm going to use the Cut Crease Canvas today from Makeup Revolution as my primer. Why do I always put on my primer right before I'm about to do stuff and then I can't open anything? Okay, actually no, this is not the Cut Crease Canvas, I'm sorry. This is the white color corrector. Yeah, conceal and correct. So this is the white concealer. So it is pretty much like the conceal and define, except it's supposed to be for color correcting, but I like to use it as a white eyeshadow base. And I have used it a couple times before, but essentially it's just like using a concealer. So we're gonna do that today. And I've been trying to switch it up a little bit with certain things just because I want to remember, just got my shirt, just want to remember what certain things, how they worked for me and everything, because I am putting together my products, my best products for 2019, or my favorite products. In terms of that, I'm probably going to choose eyeshadow palettes that I got in 2019, and then the other products will be like just favorites. I think that's how I'm gonna do it, because some of the palettes and things that I've gotten have kind of carried over into 2019, but I didn't necessarily get them in 2019. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like you can create a really pretty holiday type of look with this. So I'm going to go into the shade Star first, which is kind of like this, I don't know, this creamsicle nude shade. And I'm going to go in with one of my blush tribe brushes. If I could speak. My blush tribe brushes. Yeah, that's beautiful. And these Alter Ego eyeshadows are always pigmented. Shop Hush, when they were a thing, used to sell other brands as well. And now I believe the difference is they only sell, I guess, their own brand. But I do have a few dupe palettes coming. And when they were still Shop Hush, I actually ordered the Bad Habit Pat McGrath dupe palettes. I think I talked about them a few months back when I got them, and I still have not done a video with them, but I have in fact swatched them, and I was in shock. So Bad Habit is still a company. You could still order from them, and they still have the palettes. When I got them from Shop Hush, they were on sale for like $7 and something cents at the time, but now they are, you know, back to the regular price on the Bad Habit website, but they're still only like $20, and they are exact, and I mean exact dupes for the Pat McGrath palettes, only they're better. I said it, they're better, and they really are. So yeah, I'm excited about doing some dupe videos. Okay, so next I'm going to go into the shade Nova, which is this red right here. And I'm just taking this small JH40 brush. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corner. So yeah, I could not believe it. I own one real Pat McGrath palette, and I swatched the dupe in comparison to the real one, and the special shades, they call them, were better, like much better in my opinion, in the dupe palette, and all the other shades were just as pigmented. So considering those palettes are $125, I think that's a pretty good deal. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful cranberry red. But yeah, these palettes are, like I said, only $16. And I know that Betty Jean has a code. A few people have codes. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, but I know that Betty Jean has a code because I saw her, she just did a look with one of the other Alter Ego palettes. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was like her, where she was like doing an in-depth video on how she does her full face of makeup. In that video she mentioned that she had a code, so that's why I remember hers. And yeah, so it'll give you 10% off. So 10% off of $16 is $1.60, I think, and so that will make the palette, you know, right around $15. So, and I did buy this with my own money, just so you guys know. As soon as I saw that they were releasing it, I was like, yes, I need it. I need it, because I love the dupe for the Natasha Denona Gold palette so much that I was like, yeah, definitely need it. And like I said, I bought a second one of those for one of my friends. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the NYX Glitter Glue, and I'm going to use some of their shimmers, and then I'll probably put the multi-chrome pigment also on my lid. I'm excited to use some of these shimmers. I really want to use the purple shimmer. Watch me not want to put anything on top of it because it's so pretty. I can totally see that happening. See, and that's how Natasha Denona gets you, or gets me anyway. is she always, Pat McGrath does the same thing. They put one shade in each palette that you can't get anywhere else that is like really unique. Like in the gold palette, it was that like goldy, greeny, crazy duochrome shifty one. And this one, it's the purple one. In last year's holiday Natasha Denona palettes, in the Eris palette, it was like that blue. It's like every palette that they come up with, they have one shade that you're like, I need that shade. The cranberry palette was that pink one. Oh, it gets me every single time. So I'm going to go into the shade Ray, which is this one right here. And yeah, it gets me every single time. It makes me want the whole palette for the one shade. So, and I was like, no, Anna, you're not going to buy a $60-some palette for one shade. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't buy, that's gorgeous, a Natasha Denona palette, but I own Natasha Denona palettes and I hardly ever use them. And I just recently started being comfortable like using them on my channel when I did a Shop My Stash with Chip. So I'm definitely not rushing out to go buy another one. Or more of them, I should say. That is so beautiful. Okay, now we're going to go in, flip the brush, and now I'm going to go into the shade Dawn, which is a little bit kick-uppy, but that is this shade right here. And it is the purple, like, duochrome shifty shade. It's like a purple to pink kind of shade. Oh, yeah. Yep. This is the shade that I wanted the palette for. Which, it's beautiful, but I don't need a whole palette for one shade. But I'm so happy that they did a dupe for this one. Let me know if you have any good dupe palettes. Let me know down below. I have quite a few. There's some that I have used on my channel already, and there's some that I've filmed with that I just haven't posted the video yet. And then I have some that I still want to film with. Okay, so this would be, let me remove some of this fallout. And then I might put the multi-chrome pigment. I've never used the multi-chrome pigments myself, but I've seen Debbie use them, and I'll try to link one of her videos in the cards or down below so you can see, because she has some of the beautiful, beautiful shades with like the purple and the shifts to blue, shifts to green, like, whew, so pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit more glitter glue, and where's my little brush? Put it on the back of my hand. I have this little brush from, it's like a little flat shader from Morphe, the M124, yeah. I'm just going to take a little bit of glitter glue and kind of just go over top of that purpley shade, which is pretty, but it's honestly, same thing when I swatched the Natasha Denona version. It wasn't as impactful as I thought it would be when I saw it online. Okay, so this is the, gotta be real careful with these, Blush Tribe Pigment. And you can kind of start to see the shift already. And like I said, this is called Sultan. I'm just going to pick it up on the same brush. They're very sparkly too, from what I can see. And I'm just going to put that over top of it. This reminds me of one of my multi-chrome eyeshadows from Davina. The only problem is multi-chrome pigments don't always show their shift very well on, like on, I almost said online, well, kind of online, on camera, but I mean, I think you can see kind of. Very pretty. In person, the shift is definitely stronger. But it's also adding a really nice sparkle. So even if you can't see the shift, it's adding like that extra pinky sparkle. I like that. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but I can tell. Okay, let me go off camera and do my base, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So I had to find something else because I'm crazy, but I want to put something else on top of this. I think it looks beautiful the way it is, but I did get some glitters and I want to be extra. So that's what we're going to do today. So I think I'm going to take the shade, what is this called? It is called Blaze, and it is a lip liner, but you can use it as a lip liner or an eyeliner. It's eye safe. I checked, and I have this in 3 different shades. I actually got it with my gift card that I won in a giveaway in the makeup Facebook group that I'm a part of. I will link them below. If you guys want to join, you can see me in there and like commenting and stuff like that. Some of you guys have already joined, and I thank you. It's so much fun. My friend Michelle and my friend Heather from Heart of Heather, who has a channel, I'll link her up here. They both run it together, and they do a phenomenal job, and I love them both so much, and it's so much fun, and people post their looks, and I love it. So really quick, I want to show you, I used the highlighter from the Coty Airspun Highlighter. I used the darkest shade, and I definitely think that it is meant for deeper skin tones. This is what it looks like on my hand. In this lighting, it doesn't look bad, but in person, I can see a definite cast and realize that I have like a lot of powder still underneath my eyes. So let me just use my favorite multi-purpose brush to blend everything together. But I'm going to just lighten it up. I waited to lighten it up for you guys to see with my Juvia's Place highlighter. And I just don't like it when I look ahead and I can see like a cast on my face. So, but I'm glad that it is too dark for me, because I'm glad that, I mean, I can mix it with other things, but I'm glad that they made ones that will go well with deeper skin tones and medium skin tones, because with the range, that means that the pink one will go well with medium to dark and light as well, especially if you mix it with a lighter one. The Snow Much Ice, that one, perfect for fair skin. And then this one, the gold, Glow for Gold, is perfect for medium to dark, deep skin tones. So I like that they did that. So, but yeah, just mixing it with a little bit of this lighter highlight. There's a mirror back there, so I'm just looking. And if you can see, that's all makeup that I've been going through on the bed, both to gift to friends, donate, and pack up, and also put aside for my countdown. So, okay, back to glitter. So I got the Urban Decay Heavy Metal, I'm heavy in the middle, but this is Heavy Metal. Heavy Metal Saturday Stardust glitter, and it's like pink toned. It's beautiful. I got hooked on these after Debbie showed them on her channel, and they're glitter eye gels, and I love them. They actually used to be a thing a ways back, apparently, with Urban Decay, but then they discontinued them, and now, ooh, look when I spread that out. Oh, that's so pretty. Now they've brought them back. So you can definitely, oh my gosh. Okay, look at that. Okay, I'm so excited. Now, I will say this is very much like the shade Disco Daydream. So some of them are less chunky and some of them are more chunky. I have not had an issue with either of them, like whether they're chunky or non-chunky, but if it's chunkier, just be careful when you're taking it off. I have not had an issue. These are cosmetic grade and they're not made of like metal. I believe they're made of plastic, so they're not like super sharp or anything like that, but I always take off my glitter first with a makeup wipe, mainly also because I don't want it to go down the drain. But I just close my eyes, take it off with a makeup wipe, and then clean my face. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's stunning. And it has like a green reflex. I don't know if it's picking up well enough on camera, but it just turned it into a Christmas look. So I am so freaking excited about that. And now I can put on some mascara. So I have no idea what I did with my mascara. Let me do that and pick out a lip, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went off camera, I did my mascara. I took my Morphe brush, the little thin one that had no additional product on it, and I just ran the shade Nova under my lower lash line. And then I also took the shade Brilliance, which is this shade right here. Let me show you if I can see. It is actually like a pale peachy gold shade, and it is gorgeous. So I put that, it's like a duochrome. I put that in my inner corner, and I really like the way it brightened it up. I love the effect this glitter gave. So you don't have to do the glitter. I think it looked beautiful before that, but I wanted that extra sparkle because these are holiday looks. I will say I mixed two foundations together. And I don't know, I used to mix foundations together all the time and I loved it. And lately, I just haven't been having good luck with the foundations that I'm mixing. So for my lips, I'm using Sugar Pill's Strange Love. And if that sounds familiar, it is, because I own two of them. So I already have one in my lipstick challenge jar, and I am using this one as well because I had opened both of them like an idiot. So I have to use them both, which that part doesn't make me mad because I love the shade and it's perfect for this look. But yeah, that means they'll go bad around the same time ish. Okay, so this will go in my lipstick challenge and giveaway. Guys, I'm still going strong. I keep saying that, but I really am. Like, I wish I could show you how many lip colors I have left, but that would defeat the purpose of you guys guessing how many I have, so I can't. But yeah, I think this foundation actually this is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric. I remember liking this so much more, but I'm telling you, Debbie has really gotten me on the Dewy kick. And like, I use Dewy set, I have the luminous foundation, I use the luminous primer, like, and it just, when I mixed it in with the Beauty Blender foundation, which I love the Beauty Blender foundation by itself, but when I mixed it in with the Power Fabric, it just made my skin a little bit dry and cakey. And everything looks better on camera, I feel like, so you can't really tell, but trust me in person, I feel like it's emphasizing like every ounce of texture that I have and then giving me texture that I don't have. I still cannot prevent myself from getting foundation in my hairline. Okay, so this is my finished look with the Aurora palette and some other products that I wanted to try out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I definitely would recommend this palette. I would recommend any palette from Alter Ego because I just think that they do a great job with their formula, and I think they do a great job making the formula comparable to the formula that they are copying, at least with Natasha Denona palettes. Those are the only ones I can attest to, because I haven't tried the ones that they dupe, like the Modern Renaissance, or no, the Sultry palette. But I can tell you that in terms of duping the Natasha Denona palette or formula, they have it down pat. So I definitely recommend it. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think about this look. I think it looks pretty holiday-ish. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.